Hi, my name is Yashima Marshall from YashimaMarshall.com and also the owner and founder of Renaissance Family Solutions. And I'm going to talk to you today briefly about loving your child to life. What that means when I say love your child to life. I know if you've been following me, you've seen my quotes and my inspirational things about loving your child to life, and you've gotten an idea of what that means and kind of what I was talking about with it. But if you haven't been, I just wanted to post this video just to give a brief explanation and go more in depth about what I mean to love your child to life. Okay, and so before I do that, I really want to talk about the other side of that, loving your child to life. I want to talk about the parents who are loving their children to death. And I don't mean that necessarily literally, although some parents have loved their children to death. I mean that in a different context. I'm going to explain it right here. And so when I say a parent is loving their child to death, I mean they're the type of parent who are being abusive and neglectful to their children. That means that you are abusing them physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually. You're just abusing them, and you're doing things intentionally to hurt them in your household and not providing them with a safe environment to be at home and where they should always be safe. You're a neglectful parent. If you are loving your child to death, you're being neglectful. That means you're not providing them their education they need. You're not providing them with the basic needs they deserve to thrive and survive in this world today, whether it's food, shelter, clothing, education, or their medical needs. You are being a neglectful parent and you're loving your child to death. Now, what else does that mean? When I say love your child to death type of parent, you're the type of parent who does not build your child up at all. Every day they wake up, every day they go to sleep, their remembrance of who they are is negative. It's a put down. It's a tear down. Everything they think about. You are a love your child to death type of parent. You are a love your child to death type of parent if your priorities are all screwed up and your life belongs just to you, and you think that everything you do is all about you. You're a selfish parent and you have no care in their needs and what affects them in terms of what you do as a parent. You're selfish. You are a love your child to death type of parent. If you've been spending your whole month planning Valentine's Day and wandering around chasing a guy or chasing a girl, and figuring out what you're going to do to prove to them that you love them so much with chocolates, strawberries, flowers, gifts, movies, whatever. And you've been focusing so much on that, but you haven't spent 1 hour focusing on how you're going to do that for your children, how you're going to prove to them and show them that you really truly love them as a mother or a father. You are a love your child to death type of parent. You are a love your child to death type of parent if you think it is the school's first job to educate your child. If you think that when they go to school that it has nothing to do with you at all. The teachers are the educators and you are just there sitting there at home and you have no investment in their education. You are a love your child to death type of parent. If your child has a special need, whether it's ADHD, mental health, physical disability, or what have you, and you as a parent hasn't done everything in your power to make sure that child can thrive and survive, and today they can have the same education, they can go places and do things, and you have been a love your child to death type of parent. If you are going through some issues and you feel that as a mother your child doesn't need a father, then you are a love your child to death type of parent. If you have been in your home and you think that being a crackhead, an alcoholic, a meth head, or whatever you want to call it, whatever's going on today, a popping pill type of person, and you have allowed this substance to take over your life, and you are sold out to this drug and have not done what you need to do to try to fix this while your children suffer, then you are a love your child to death type of parent. If you think that it's more important for you to go clubbing, to get your weave done, to get your nails done, to wear the finest clothes and the finest shoes so you look good to everybody else, but your kids look like they are been digging in the garbage can every day, then you are a love your child to death type of parent. So that's what I mean by that. I mean, as a love your child to death type of parent, you have every day created an environment to put your child in a grave early. Period. You have not preparing them. You have not been loving them. And a love your child to death type of parent is what creates children who are extremely out here in the world today, shooting up schools, stabbing people, violence, have no concept of humankind at all, you probably have been a parent that's been loving your child to death, and you need to make some changes. So that's what I mean. And when I mean loving your child to life, it's the total opposite. It means you need to do everything in the opposite of what I just explained if you are a love your child to death type of parent. And let me tell you, I believe anybody can change. I believe in redemption. I believe you can change if you put your mind to it. And whatever you learn, when you learn something, it is your obligation as a parent to do better when you know better. You can't make excuses anymore about how you were raised, what you were taught, what you learned, because there's too many resources out here for you to be a better parent. And you have an obligation to do so. So what I want you to do today, parents, is start loving your children to life. Start building them up. Start creating an environment in your home and your environment where they are going to thrive and survive and be the next leaders of our generation. We can't let them go. We can't give up on them early. We have to stay in the trenches for our children. That's when you know you are loving your child to life. Is when not when you just enable them, but when you provide them with the tools that they need to be a better person, a better man or woman when they walk away from your life, when they walk away from your home and then go out into the world, and you have no question in your mind, without a shadow of a doubt, that your child is going to do a great thing in this world. So this is Yashima Marshall, YashimaMarshall.com, owner and founder of Renaissance Family Solutions. I've talked to you briefly about what it means to love your child to life. I know you're going to do that. Follow me on my blog at YashimaMarshall.com. I'm talking about a lot of great things, a lot of real things, a lot of up-to-date what's happening in the world today with parenting and children. So follow me. It was great talking to you. See you soon. Talk to you later. Have a great day.